Hey guys, this is Martin again. We are in the cross-site scripting section, and today's lab is DOM XSS in an AngularJS expression with angle brackets and double quotes HTML encoded. So that's important to know already. So you already know that angle brackets won't work and double quotes won't work either. And so AngularJS is like a really popular JavaScript library, which is heavily in use. And it contains something called the ng-app attribute. Okay, so this basically allows you to execute JavaScript expressions within double curly braces, right? Like, so this is a special feature which is meant to be not abused, but if it's not sanitized properly, you can actually get cross-site scripting through JS or through JavaScript as well. Okay, so let's fire up the lab and see how we're going to exploit this. Once again, this is a DOM XSS, so that means it's all taking place locally, client-side JavaScript. So there's no server involvement like with the classic XSS or something. This is all happening locally in the DOM. Okay, let's go here first and let's just start searching for Martin, for example, in our blog. And we take a look at our history and we look at the search. And then we send this over to repeater, we send it once more, and then we start taking a look at the code, right? Like, and so basically nothing interesting here, but when the body starts up, right? Like in a minute the body starts up, it starts with the ng-app, and that is like an indication for you that AngularJS is being used here. It's not always for granted because there is obviously security mechanisms to make this secure, but this is something you would test out for. So when you now let's look for app if we see any other references here, and it's only that, right? So it just says body and g-app, but that's basically a keyword. Now what you can do is you can go over to book.hacktricks.xyz, and it has pretty good write-ups around the whole thing. Like it again explains like what AngularJS is, the ng-app attribute, what it's supposed to do, and it's supposed to allow you with running JavaScript in curly braces and things like that. And here you get the syntax. So you can just go in and try one of those syntaxes and see what actually works, or if it actually fires. So if we take this, put it into our search bar, hit enter, then we get our cross-site scripting payload, because we were on constructor, which is like an instruction here in AngularJS, was able to basically give us the pop-up box, as you can see this here. So this is again client-side JavaScript vulnerability. You can use a tool called DOM Invader, which is very, very good at those kind of things as well. And I highly recommend using it in commercial tests or in bug bounty hunting. But for the sake of these labs, I do most of them manually to explain you what's actually going on behind the scenes. I hope this makes sense, and I see you in the next video.